Yo, Escargot, we're ready whenever, bro.
Okay.
Yo, guess what? Hi, Escargot.
Okay, just ego me then. Sorry.
He just said hi to me.
Just ego me then.
Demons, are you guys ready? Awesome.
Dang, he was here and he just egoed me.
Yo, Semen
get
demons.
Bro, my team, oh man, let me tell you what has been going on. One of them just kicked themselves from their own party. Like, I am working with brain dead idiots right now.
Wow, that's
Okay.
tough.
I'm gonna start it at 23 mark, and then if you guys need me to pause, just let me know.
Right.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
we're both
you guys
ready.
ever looking?
Hey, good luck, have fun, boys.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
We are live. I am tired, but we are live. Anyways, we've got a Midnight League, and it is not midnight yet, but if this match goes very slow, and I have to pause a lot, it could very well be midnight when I finish this. What a name. Yeah. But we have Semen Demons, which is what you, Reflex, were wowing about, versus Atrox Astros. Now I'm gonna shorten the defending team's name, Semen Demons. I'm gonna shorten that to just Demons, or SD. Because I really don't want to have to say their full name multiple times. But I've seen them play before. They're unfortunately not super coordinated, so this might be a bit difficult for them, considering this is Cafe, where a lot of it is defined by how well you strategize and also coordinate with your teammates. And then the side of Atrox Astros, I mean, they've gone through a lot of changes throughout the season. But now they've sort of settled down, and they actually moved down from Division 3 to Division 2. That's why they're facing Demons now instead of some D3 team, because they were just head and shoulders above the rest of them. So they are now in this position where they're going to be facing obviously tougher competition. They've been doing fine enough. I mean, outside of, there's the top of the division, which is Rise to Death currently. Probably would have been Wolf Season Gaming as well, but they dropped. And also, what's that? Calvert Angels? They're sort of at the top of the division, and then the rest is just a mosh pit, really. So, and then Atrox Astros has been sort of in the middle of it all, I'd say. Has some very strong talent. I haven't really seen them play all that much. For some reason, I've put their name in before, and I've casted for them before. I just do not remember when. But this does not look like a very stereotypical lineup for them. I mean, I don't know this AK guy. That might be a different account as one of their players. Same with Jarn or Jam. I think it's supposed to be Jam, but it might have spelled it with an RN. And then, of course, I know Zarnok. It's just, I'm pretty sure he's not on Atrox Astros. So,
5 seconds remaining.
It's just, I'm presuming they were all allowed, but and then Laser is on the side of, just a funny little note here, on the Demon's side, Laser is actually bringing the lasers there with the Aruni, so we'll be looking to actually try and hopefully waste some utility, maybe chip some health off of the attacking team here or there. I mean, each area does deal 30 damage when somebody goes through it, and wow, the Amaru actually Gyro up there of Zarnak, not being used to push in, but actually just to get up on that, and does actually gun down Ajim for the first kill of this match. It's now a 5v4. Don't know exactly where he is. Unfortunate for him. 4v4. Dinksy gonna be the next one to get a kill there onto I don't know Ant for the first death on the side of Atrox Astros here against Demons. And now as it here's Dinksy, interestingly enough, does have one claw still on him. I don't know what for. He's nowhere near a wall that he might need to trick unless he's going for some sort of Hail Mary really onto these walls over here. But I mean, I don't know what exactly he's doing. They also left the red wall soft, not soft, unelectrified, which seems to be a bit of a waste. 3v4 faster will get a kill there onto Zarnak. But Dinksy is down, not just dead, but is down presumably from actually Heaven there, which is being manned by somebody most likely. Actually, might have been Cosmic there. Considering he now will actually drop down and try and push in here into red. Does end up droning out for his teammate there, who will actually shoot his own drone, but does take down that Goyo shield set up there by Ajim. Trying to now deal with Laser who's actually playing the other Goyo shield, actually in Cigar. Does have that Surya Gate, as you can see, to help cover it. Just provide a bit of temporary protection. Obviously not a lot. 3v3. AK gets a kill there on the Laser as well as somebody on the flank of Atrox Astros. Might have been most likely Salt here. And he'll be rotating back to White Stairs. Actually, the second air jug going to down, and now he's concerned for sure. This actually impacted away. Luckily, 2v2, pardon me. Jam going to get a kill on there on a faster biker, but Salt pick off AK and really should have been aware of that impact going out there for him. Now, it's Dinksy and Salt versus actually just Cosmic. Salt gets a double kill onto Jam. He'll be now out for the count. Cosmic, the last one left here. Salt swings, gets the 3K in the round there for Atrox Astros. Now 1-0 here against Demons. Which team is defending first? Demons is, and then in overtime, Atrox Astros will defend first.
Protect your bombs.
And now onto the second round here, which will be actually a first floor defense by Demons, bringing a very first floor defense lineup. Actually, I mean, I would say Rooney's a bit of a generalist. You know, she could certainly be used on the side. It just depends on the ability of the defending team to sort of fit that into the lineup. You know where to put those and what orientation. Obviously, Dinksy as the Kaid here, trying to set up the site as well for some elevated angles, but those Kaid claws will hopefully help them. I sort of combined those and these, and I don't even know. Faster biker though, and enough bringing the Echo here. I don't know exactly why. I mean, often Echo now isn't really used for plant denial. I mean, it's very obvious, so you need to be pressuring them if you're gonna go for that plant denial using the yokai. I just don't think that it's very worth it, and especially if you're not looking to impact trick, and if you don't want the shield, or necessarily don't need the shield. And Ajim with the Wamai, not surprised by that. Outside of that, it's just Solnier as the Vigil, and he got a 3K last round off of the Roam, so that could very well be sort of an emerging problem here for Atrox Astros, is the ability and the effectiveness of their Roam clearing against Solnier. And interestingly enough, I think Jam is trying to deal with that by bringing this Lion, but then again, Salt as the Vigil does counter Lions, so, I mean, it's not like it's going to really help them out there to have that Lion. I mean, it might help if he doesn't have anything left in the ERC, but still, he can, as you can see now, he's moving around. He has the ERC on, so he can afford that, and there you go, AK runs right into him for a 4v5. That wall there into Freezer was open, but alas, it appears Lasers had actually put down a laser gate on it. Now, actually trying to open up the hatch here would be the ace there of Cosmic. However, I need to get that Kaid Claw down. And the Kaid Claw is actually on the side, so they could just open up a panel or two there. Maybe even use this sort of open part right here to actually take down that claw and then open up the hatch. But then again, they only have two Selmas left. They need to be rather selective about what they open up. So it's now either that hatch or they take 2 walls on the bakery side. 3v4. Zarnik will get a pick on the Salt, but Ajam will get his own onto I don't know Ant. Oh, it's a man advantage here for the defending team of Demons. As you can see, Zarnik trying to push forward here. Does actually engage in combat there with Ajam just a bit, trading shots with each other, but Ajam will be picked up by Jam. 3v3 now. Actually, even numbers here for the two teams. Luckily, thanks to just some well-placed, some good position, some good teamwork from the two teams. Namely, from the two players, pardon me, of the Atrox Astros, and now as you can see, trying to push forward here. About 30 seconds left in the round. They do have the opportunity now to actually push forward, and since they have removed Salt from the equation, now they know that nobody will be moving during those scans without being detected. So it's likely helpful for them considering the effect. There's no mute. Dinksy trying to deal with that freezer hold there. Lasers on the cooking side, actually. Dinksy will be down, though, and that might be the collapse, really, of that cooking hold here. Faster Biker might be moving into position to deny a plant. Lasers rotating around, just move into freezer. Looking to stop the plant. 3v2. Down gets a double kill. Trying to get another one, and unfortunately will get the kill down to Cosmic, but too late to stop the plant. Dinksy's down. It's a 1v2. Zarnik is here trying to deny the plants. Lasers will start it up, and Zarnik with a nice headshot there. Just easily win the round. I mean, he really should have figured that somebody was going to go for him. I mean, it was a 1v2. He should have known. Should have gone for the revive. He had enough time, but alas, mistakes being made there. And now it'll be actually another kitchen defense here from Demons, and we'll have to see how they do. They're bringing a bit of a different lineup now. They're switching out actually a couple of the plays. They're actually Ajam moving from a Y to Bandit. I mean, it makes sense, but then again, you know, the Aruni helped compensate for that, as well as the fact that Atrox Astros had a very one-sided push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
And then
as
instead
they
of the Echo, we're bringing a Jaeger. Would be what the members of Demons would say to each other, or to me even, if they were talking to me. And it'll be interesting to see how that filters in, but I think that that's going to really help in combination with those Syria gates. I think that's going to really make it harder for the attacking team to push through walls and get some utility down, especially the smokes there of Cosmic and then Zarnik and AK's frag grenades. Maybe even, you could maybe even include the actually Cosmic's Selmas or Ant's Ash Shards, but I think that those will actually be able to get through, or, you know, they'll have enough to really be able to afford it. And check chat. I wanted to see a Mario Ace Kane. Reflex, you are a noob. I know. Let's chug out. So when you trying to carry me, I'm not, you know, I'm just chilling here. And a scan going out there actually from Jam, as you see, actually producing, I think, just one ping for him. So we'll be getting them some information on, that would be presumably the Jaeger there, a faster biker, who's showing an angle here onto nothing. I guess he's a bit bored, you know, just twiddling his thumbs. As you can see, though, no twiddling of thumbs here from Zarnik, as he's actually be trying to actually open that up there, and I think something went out that got electrified. I think it might have been Ant's Claymore? I'm not exactly sure. Something got electrified. 5v4 though, as AK will actually take down lasers, and there it goes, the Aruni. 5v3, Zarnik gets one as well into Zinxie. 5v2, to just Salt and Ajam, as Faster Biker will fall. So, Ajam, the only one really on site. 4v2, scanning going to come out here, and this is not good for the defending team, pardon me. This is a perfect storm for the attacking team of Atrox Astros. As you can see, Ajam and Salt both off site here on a post plant, outnumbered 2-1. Now 4-1. Zarnik gets a double kill on Ajam, so that's just Salt. Holding an angle on the hallway, and Zarnik gets the 3K on the round here. for the attacking team, soon to be defending, and they'd be in a very good position if they keep this momentum up going into the defending half. I mean, you know, they're 2-1. This is usually a defender-sided map, so you know you expect 3-3 or 4-2 favoring the defense, but sheesh, not even a caster wants to play. I'm just busy right now. I'm really busy, man. I'm watching on my TV and phone. It's going to bring reviews for you. Thank you. I really dance. Bro, I do. Like I'm not that bad, Lumar. I'm 3,400. Huh, 3,400? I am 7,000 MMR.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And now, going back to the top floor here, and this is actually the site that we saw a defensive win on, if I remember correctly. So it'll be interesting to see if that goes the way of the defense once again, or not. And if it does, then we are put onto a path where it's gonna most likely be a 3-3 or 4-2 half. If not, it will likely be a 4-2 or even 5-1 half. Lasers does lose just a fraction of health early on. I don't know what exactly happened. I'm not going to question it a whole lot, but that is a bit unfortunate in all honesty, and I don't know what's going on here from Atrox Astros. I mean, Ant's already used an Ash Charge, on a window. That would explain that. I hear them just firing off shots into the distance. I'm confused, in case it isn't apparent. And that just reminds me, until kids want to go for it and they start talking but joking around. Cancel Escargot. Escargot heals everyone. I do. I jokingly ego them. Unless they're mean to me. Then I will seriously ego them. 4v5 and will fall and lose those two Ash Charges still on him. So quite a bit of self-destruction loss will certainly make it harder for them to actually deal with not only the Rooney Surrogates but also those Goyo shields. And also the Melusi Banshees, so certainly losing those two is going to make it harder for them. I mean, the Melusi's presence not being banned means that it's a lot easier for them to, force the attackers to waste utility. For demons to, force the attack to essentially utility dump. And, just either put themselves into danger by trying to knife that Melusi Banshee or use utility on, use some sort of explosive. 3v3 double kill actually from Solid. Cosmic will get one of his own onto lasers. 3v2 actually Dixie will fall at the hands of AK. Zarnik is out of the equation, as well as Faster Bike. It's up to just Solya and Ajam against Jam. AK Cosmic. About a minute left in the round here, but a man advantage favoring Atrox Astros is going to make it harder for the defending team. Even harder now. There goes Salt. Just gets his head blown off there by Cosmic. Really should have seen that coming. And Ajam, the last one left, cornered here. Cosmic looking for the plant. Jam will come in now. 2v1 as Ajam will pick him off. But it's now up to just Cosmic and AK. AK helping cover the plant there for Cosmic. Cosmic does stick it. And now Frag gonna go and actually lowers Ajam. He'll rotate around here, try and find something. Someone's going out here from Cosmic. I don't know on what, though. I'm kind of confused. Ajam will push around here to the White Hall. I don't know if they've really realized it that he's rotated. There's actually Spot there. AK tries to flick onto him, only loses some health for his troubles, really. AK now actually going to be rotating himself around into backstore, trying to watch out for potential flank. And low time for him. He has about 5 seconds left. 1v1. He does get one kill there. Taking a second, actually, onto Cosmic. But AK will trade him for the round. 3-1 now. And we look to be on a path here for a round advantage favoring the attacking team when they switch to defense. And I have to go multitask for a moment. Anyways, to talk about, since we're in the penultimate round of this first half, figured I should talk to you guys about how this has been going really for these two teams. And for Atrox Astros, this has been a pretty strong game. I mean, they've only lost one round, and that was because Salt came out of the gate really strong with a 3K on the roam. But ever since he's sort of slowed down, you know, he's sort of lost the momentum, and I think that that's a big part of their success. And the other part is that, you know, a lot of mistakes are being made here by the defending team, including just not winning gunfights. You know, I think that that is also a big part of this, is that Atrox Astros is winning most of their gunfights and getting a lot of trades, which is making it easier for them to hold down the man advantage. And enough Zarnok on the side of Astros would actually be carrying the gridlock. He was bringing the Cavatown before, but did switch around to actually the gridlock. So it does help have some flank watch potential. Also can help with plant in that it provides actually some sound there to mask the plant as well as smoke. So really could be useful. That combined with the super shorty sidearm shotgun can also play some vertical if he wants to. Instead of the Cavatown, Cavatown in and of itself, pretty versatile operator, does have either a Claymore or the hard-reaching charge, and does have the 2 flames, which can be used for a lot of utility reasons. AK getting a kill there onto lasers, actually in the hallway. I didn't really realize, but I suppose running in and getting a pick there, so really bad news there for not Atrox Astros, Demons. Someone going down there on Cosmic, and from Cosmic onto Cigar Wall, and once again, as you can see, they did not electrify. They didn't even have any denial. They brought everything but the denial. They brought the Goyo, they brought the Aruni, they brought Dinksy for more utility denial. They brought Salt, and they brought a faster biker. They essentially brought, like, pardon me, they brought what it could be, I suppose, analogized to a more recent version of the 22nd meta. Jam gonna get a pick there onto Asham. 4v3 though, Salt gets a pick actually onto AK. Now it's just Dinksy. Salt, faster biker here. Still in a 3v4, so still outnumbered, but closer. Salt actually on the roam here with the one mind. Team choice, I think is going to be returning to site soon to put down his final mine magnet. Zarnok now going to push forward here. Does put down some flank watch actually with those track stringers, as you can see, and a bit say half made, as you can see, not a whole lot, pretty sparse. As you can see, just taking over Cigar side would actually be the attacking team here of Atrox Astros 3v3. Dinksy gonna take down, I don't know, Ant. I've said Dripsy, which would be, I'm sure he wants to feel like that, but, you know, that's not his name. It's Dinksy, and he will actually dink Jam's head off there. Double kill from him. 2v3 now. It's up to just Cosmic and Zarnok here. Looking for a plant almost. I mean, they're in the right spot here. Zarnok trying to take down the Jaeger there, faster biker, and he will 2v2 now, potentially a 2v1 if he can get the kill down to Dinksy. Will actually fall at the hands of Cosmic. Cosmic not going to potentially get a plant down. Salt's the last one left. He's offside. He's on white stairs now at this point. Zarnok only else to do is just hold down the stairway here, while Salt tries to eke his way up it. Just sneak up and potentially sneak in a win here for his team. Salt gonna make his way up. 1v2, Zarnok will take him down. And now 4-1. And with that, it will be a guaranteed, at minimum, 2-round advantage here for the attacking team going to the defending half. And on to the final round of this first half. Escargot's using big words. Use 3-2 syllables.
Attackers need to locate
How
and
the
defuse as many bombs
turntables.
as they can.
I'm gonna start counting every
Bomb
last one of my
located by
syllables.
attackers.
Astros always takes it back somehow. I guess you could also flip it and say that every single time Semen Demons, when they get the man advantage, they somehow manage to screw it up. There have been plenty of opportunities to win around here for Demons, and they have been unable to take it. I think part of it is that,
10 seconds left
you know,
before insertion.
not only are they not all that opportunistic, they're not taking advantage of the opportunities presented to them by the attacking team, they're also just making a lot of mistakes. I mean, you know, not winning gunfights, just running around on the second floor, not really wasting any time, not really denying any map control on the roam, you know, not getting any kills on the roam, let alone damaging anybody on the roam. I'd say improper-esque site setup. They're alright at it. It's just nothing spectacular, and they're leaving a lot of walls unelectrified that they really shouldn't be. Cough, cough, the red wall up there on top floor. So, just some mistakes being made, and I think that a lot of this game has come down to, you know, two factors which are outside of gunfights, because that's the sort of always a factor in almost every single match. Especially coastline matchups. You know, Nomad there, if Ant's going to be droning out Red Hall, he's sort of slid back to a bit of a supportier role there. Interesting enough, I can't tell who that is. I think that's actually Salt. No, that would be... not even sure. I think that's Lasers, actually. With the 1.5 on a rune, he does get his head blown off there by AK. Actually on red stairs, which is unfortunate to say the least. And, okay. 4v4, Ajim gets one onto Zarnok, though. And there goes the Amaru, so unfortunately did not get the opportunity to Gara or anything. Ajim will actually lose some health there at the hands of AK, who is trying to do some vertical play here. 4v3 actually, Jam will get a pick down to Sultan. I don't know, that's on site. 4v2, 4v1, and gets a double kill on Dinksy and Faster Biker. 3k from Ant. Closes out the round. Before I talk to Astros, 5-1 against Demons. My oh my, how do you let somebody onto your site like that? Jeez. 4-round advantage for the now defending team on a defense-sided map is not good. They only have to win 2 more rounds to win. Only 1 more to put themselves on match point. This is not good. Gonna take a peek at the scoreboard now. Zarnok leading his team with 8 kills. More than a 2.0 KD currently. AK the next person around with 7, and then Jam with 5. On the side of Demons, Salt leading his team with 7, and Ajim with 5. And anyways, onto the defending half here for the formerly attacking team of Atrox Astros.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And I almost hallucinated and said that somebody had left. But then I realized Zarnok here, sort of impact maker for Atrox Astros, is still there. He's still able to make an impact on the round. And that's also sort of the X factor, I'd say, really for his team, is that he's been in there. In every single round he's been present. He hasn't died a whole lot. I mean, in that entire half, you know,
10 seconds remaining.
he averaged more than 1 kill every round, and for every 2 rounds he'd die once.
5 seconds.
He will be going actually for a spawn pick here, so a bit of a risky play, but I suppose that he is willing to take that risk. He thinks that Astros is willing to recover from it, or that Demons is rather gullible, if I want to use some different terms. Now, as you can tell, actually, do have 4v4. Dinksy gets 1 onto AK. Faster will also fall, so losing the Nomad, I mean, could be worse. Could have lost Ajim, but still, not the best person to die. I think they would have preferred Dinksy or Salt, considering that they're both the entry fraggers here for Demons, and now they are certainly going to be put to the test here, considering that they are attacking now. They do have the job to try and defend here. Not to defend, to attack, pardon me. I'm thinking about their other side, their really weak side, but now it's going to be even more difficult considering that they have to coordinate here. They have to figure out their plan, and they have to adjust and keep on adjusting. They have to sort of adapt But obviously it's a bit easier on them because you can obviously improvise an attack. You can't really improvise a defense. Double kill there from Dinksy. Dinksy actually gonna fall there at the hands of Zarnak. Pardon me, I'm mincing my words here. I'm gonna feed you all word soup. Now, man advantage here for the defending team of Atrox. Astros. Lasers will actually be one of the last two left. 3K from Zarnak actually onto Ajim, so losing the Hibana did get some line of sight here, but I don't think that you can really vault through that. 3v2, Salt will get one onto Ant, so it does actually bring it a bit closer here by taking out the other sort of drone denial operator in the Mozzie. Already Vigil out of the equation, but still not so great here for the attacking team. They're 1 round away from match point. They only have 1 round in their name. They're outnumbered here. They have less than a minute left. It's just, the cards have been stacked against their favor. The odds are really looking bleak for them. It's not looking so great. Lasers might be going actually just to try and drone it out with the hologram there, but Cosmic shuts that down pretty quickly. Considering that he also likely heard the sound of lasers activating the hologram. And understandably so, it's not a soft sound, to say the least of it. Now, low time actually for Solid. Will push forward, gets double kill, quad kill from me from Zarnak. Looking for the 5th, maybe might be able to get the ace. Will be taken down there by Salt. 3K of his own from Salt is a 1v1 to just jam and Salt. Alas, he got the kill there onto Cosmic. Zarnak almost got an ace from him. Ended up picking off his teammate there in lasers, but alas, was unable to get the ace, and then Salt didn't have enough time to get the 4K. And it's 6-1 now. As you can tell. Not looking so great here for the defending team of formerly defending, now attacking team of Demons. And thinks he's going to be bringing the Flores. I think he's going to 6-pick off of it. If he doesn't, that would be unfortunate, to say the least. I don't think that they really want to. And there you go, 6-pick. Salt to be gunning, though. That is true. That is true. But anyways, I mean, this is a really difficult situation for the defending team of Demons. I mean, it's 6-1. Not defending team, the attacking team. I keep on confusing the two. I'm going to get it right now. The attacking team of Demons, because no matter what, they're going to have more than one round here where the defending team now of Atrox Astros is at their primary site. And they have to win 5 in a row with no breathing room in order to simply push it into overtime. You know, from there's no guarantees.
10 seconds to insertion.
But if last round was any indication, they need some sort of plan on attack. Because it just seemed like they were just doing whatever. They were just moving themselves around like chess pieces on a board. With no goal, not even a king to try and checkmate. Cosmic, interestingly enough, I don't know if this is serious or not, but he's bringing the clash there for that bakery hold. Instead of a castle barricade, we just have a normal barricade and no sort of foothold or rotation there. But Salty will actually be picked off, and that's the top frag of Demons. That is disaster for them. That is not good. I'm presuming that was Zarnak actually on the roam there doing that spawn peek. Might have been Ant. I don't really know, but it seems unlikely that it was Ant. Ant himself actually looking for a pick here. And does take down Dinksy. Oh my god. Takes out the hard reach as well. 5v3. And it's only 45 seconds into the round. My oh my. This is not good here. I mean, jeez. This is just ugly for the attacking team, and 4v3, Faster Backer starts a recovery here, but there you go, and shuts that down with a double kill of his own onto Faster Backer, just traded teammate, alas for Zarnak, but still, I think at this point, it's too little too late, really, for them to do anything about it. Now, as you can see, Laser's trying to set up some vertical here, does have half the round in his possession. It does take one, actually, onto AK. I don't think AK was really expecting that, but alas, does end up having to pay for it. Now, Cosmic is being a pain there for Asham. He's trying to push around that, but alas, you know, having to deal with the CCE there and doesn't have anything to help, anybody to help him out, and will actually fall. It's finished off there by Lasers, who gets a double kill. Now it's a 2v2, even numbers here with about a minute left. However, Cosmic, as the Clash is going to be their X factor, really, does end up unshielding. Throws out an impact, misses though. Goes for a second one. That's actually lower Asham to about 30 health, and 1v2 that's caught trying to pull out the shield. Now it's just jam the match on the line for him. Obviously, plenty of breathing room for them, and Asham clutching up for his team alongside Lasers. Now 6-2, still at match point, but closer now. They have a glimmer of hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for them. That is that overtime that they could very well get if they play this correctly, if they don't end up messing up too much. But they, as I said, they have no breathing room here. They need to get it done. They need to do it correctly. They don't have a second chance. They have one shot, one opportunity to quote Eminem.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Anyways, on to potentially the final round here. Obviously, the last round was the same, but you know, now they have an opportunity. I think we're seeing some tomfoolery here from Atrox to Astros. I mean, it looks like they're going to be going for a almost full team spawn peek, and the only person not is Ant here, who's actually, and of course, you know, the Mozzie and the Malusi, they're Cosmic, Jam, and Ant not spawn peeking, but the other two actually have Zonok and AK. Rook and Doc, the two French boys, you know, the chunky boys, if you wanted to call them that, actually spawn peeking there from the top floor. Speaking of the top floor, it does appear that Zofia there, Salt, was picked off very early on in that last round, but it didn't really matter. Faster Biker will actually be the next one to fall. It would be the first pick there for Atrox Astros. As I was going to say, Salt was the first one to fall last round for them. That made it considerably harder. I mean, he was obviously lost all that utility still on him, but he's also been their sort of rallying point, really. The glue, which has kept him in this position. 4v4, AK gets his head blown off there by Salt. Really should have seen that. I mean, that was the two paused, and then Salt finally decided to do it, and can actually be overhealed at the hands of Zarnak, who's also roaming above. Two of them trying to do something. They've had 3 players on the roam, which is just sort of unusual. It's very risky. But, you know, if you can do it correctly, if you can take advantage of it, it can be very, very high rewards. So it's going to drop hatch, as well as you saw Ajam, he sets up the flank for his team. They do now have a bit of breathing room here. 4v3, Ant gets one on Assault, though, and there goes the Zofia. Now it's up to just Ajam, Lasers, Dinksy, 3v3, actually. Zarnik going to actually overheal, 2v3. Ajam finishes off Zarnik as you saw Lasers, however, just off screen, does take down Ant. So there goes the Vigil, and with that, about half the round has elapsed, more than that, but, you know, the entire room has collapsed. AK was the first to fall pretty early on. Cosmo's trying to just do what he can to do a very short fallback round, waste a bit more time. Certainly does, as Ajam will be the one to try and pincer him out. Laser's now trying to actually apply something resembling pressure on a Cosmic. He'll actually swing. 1v3 double kill from Laser, so all he has to do is just hold the angle and he wins it. Dinksy throwing down some summons here with about 44 seconds left, and doesn't matter. Lasers just swings around. Gets a 3K for his team, and he is really showing up now in the red zone in terms of football. When they really need it most, he is ending up showing up and showing out for his team, which is exactly what they need right now. They need somebody that can really get this done for them, that can get these kills that can keep them in this game, really. And I'm gonna check the chat again. Hi, Quiz, it's going well. Salt do be gunning though, yes. Salt gunning. Except for these past few rounds, he's been a bit quieter. I never really did talk about the bans, but I mean, they're all fairly stereotypical. I mean, mirror ban on this map. There's plenty of mirror setups. I wouldn't say that they're very great. You know, that makes it very top heavy, and they're pretty easily dealt with. But you know, it's still important to point that out. And then obviously Thatcher for keeping walls for opening walls makes that a lot easier. Obviously, it's a bit more difficult post nerf, considering that now obviously he only disables gadgets instead of destroying a good amount. And then Jackal, very good for roam clearing, especially on this map where a lot of this map is nooks and crannies, but it's also surprisingly open, so you do need that. It's a bit of a gun skill to get that roam clear. And then the Valkyrie is pretty common on this map, actually. It does provide a lot of intel for his team, so losing that does make it harder for the defending team to gather that intel that they really need.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
5v5. Zarnock obviously lost some health there earlier on, but so did Faster Biker. Actually lost more than Zarnock, so looking not so great for them. And Cosmic actually going to take some damage there. On the roam, I don't know what is going on. I think Atrox is just goofing around at this point. I think they're giving rounds away in a way to the attacking team of Demons. I mean, 6-3, and they went up to 6-1, and they gave up 2 rounds in a row. And I don't think they really should have, but I guess they're just either just goofing around or they don't really feel like doing anything. And 4v5, there goes AK at the hands of Ant. So they really are goofing around. Ant took some damage there. So now almost the entirety of Astros is banged up here. Lasers finishes off Zarnock. Admittedly, he was low to begin with, but still. 3v5 now. It's looking not so great here for Atrox Astros. Obviously, they have the next round and the next, and then they have overtime, but still, they have to rise up eventually. They have to get a bit more serious soon. Now, as you can see, Demon's setting up the vertical play here, and also using some of their Selmas actually to open up the hatch, pardon me. And it looks to me as though it was not reinforced. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but I don't know exactly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it was actually reinforced. I just didn't think it was. And as you can see, just really raising the floor there would be Demons. I mean, obviously they're trying to get whatever vertical they can. 55 seconds left in the round for them to try and make a move here, but alas, they haven't really been able to access the other side of the objective, nor have they been able to deal with Cosmic or Ant, who are both trying to hold down that red hallway. Final Selma will actually go down there onto the wall, but I think it got shot, actually. That's unfortunate for Demons. 3v4, Ant will get a pick down to Dinksy, and it's going to make it a bit more difficult here for Demons, as they're obviously in 3v4, still a man advantage. Now actually 2-1 man advantage. Lasers gets the double kill there onto Ant, trades his teammate out. Switches Jam and Cosmic here. Number 2-1, 20 seconds left in the round. They just need to withstand the final moments of this assault here by Demons, who still don't have the diffuser. I mean, it's very easy for them to pick it up. As you see, just now picking it up. Jam going to lose some health here as he's trying to hold down the service side from Ajam. Well, she's banging on 1v4. Too many people for him to deal with. Salt gets the kill there. Cosmic will get one on Lasers, but alas, Salt trades him as the plant goes down. And that will be the round there. 6-4 now. And only 2 more rounds here until we go into overtime. And, geez, to say the least. Just geez. I mean, really. It's just 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. I would say that this is a really good comeback here from Demons, and to a small extent it is. I'm not trying to deny them any credit, but still, At this point, it's quite similar to a game that I'd casted last weekend between Caliber Titans and Corrupt Reality, in which Corrupt Reality was essentially just giving away free rounds to Caliber Titans once they were at match point or almost at match point. So, you know, I think that that's the situation that we're in here with Atrox Astros. Instead of Caliber Titans, instead of Corrupt Reality, you know, giving rounds to Caliber Titans, we now have Atrox Astros giving rounds to Demons here, who are, I mean, Astros is just goofing around. Look at this. You have Jam bringing the dock. They're knocking each other up. Zarnox bringing the Kapkan. Not only just Kapkan, Robo Kapkan. So really does have that the very funny costumes.
10 seconds to go.
But I mean, they are. We saw in TK last round. They were all, you know, taking health off of each other. It was still, like, even then. Either they're going to win it at this round, or they're going to give it one more round, and then they're going to win it. I think at this point, all they need to do is just be serious, and then they win the game. I mean, that's the spot that we're in here, and jeez. I mean, it's just such a crazy thought. AK bringing the Pulse is an interesting choice. He's actually outside, does get the jump out there on a Dinksy. Lowers him, doesn't actually kill him, though. I've been looking to finish him off. Just needs to sort of play a very dangerous game here. He's outside, 3v5. Salt takes him down. His lasers gets a pick of his own on the Jam. So there's the dock, and as well as at most, what is that? 225 health, 3 revive stems. So really not great there for Atrox Astros. I think that this will be another round where they just give it up to Demon's Laser. Is going to lose actually. Now put in the down but not out position. You're not finished though. I'll have to see if one of the members of Atrox Astros will finish him, but it could very well be a 3v4. Still, man advantage here for the attacking team of Atrox. Not Atrox Astros. I'm confusing these too much. Demons here, as you can see. Side of Demons, lasers is down. Austin's trying to push from red stairs. Dinksy is actually droning out Cigar here, luckily for his teammate. 3v4. Zarnox gets his own shot at blowing somebody's head off. That'd be Salt, as the Zofia will fall, and his faster biker, the last one left that I've not mentioned, is trying to just figure out what he's doing, really. Lasers is bleeding out here, so it could very well be a 3v3 soon, if he does not get picked up. And there you go, Cosmic gets a pick down to Ajam, in spite of that Dokubi call from Dinksy. Lasers is about to, and it's confirmed. 3v1, actually. Shauna gets one on Lasers, faster biker picked up by, I don't know, Ant. And Dinksy gets one actually in the Cosmic, pardon me. It's just Ant and Zarnox here. Actually, both surprisingly close to the side. I was about to say roaming because I thought it was on the first floor, but it's not. They're on the top floor. And Dinksy trying to push forward here. Just have that hard ping. Just quick peeking here. Antoine and Angle here on a new hatch. Just pushing forward now. Does have that holographic, so does have actually a sight, at least in that sense, advantage. And Dinksy doesn't really realize it, and Ant gets the final kill of the game. 7-4. Atrox Astros will win here against Semen Demons on Cafe. Strong showing from the defending team there.
GG's, boys, GG's.
Yeah,
Good game, guys. Escargo, how was that 50 minutes of your life, bro?
That was
we
funny.
don't appreciate you guys. We don't appreciate you guys cheating.
GG's.
What do you mean cheating?
You guys were cheating.
What do you mean we're cheating?
Only I don't know, Ant is a mouser. That's what you mean.
Wow, why throw me under the bus,
Wait, who's
bro?
mousing?
Alright. Okay.
Nobody's
yeah,
mousing.
I'm gonna say
I don't know
why.
about that. I don't know about that.
Wait, who do you think was mousing? Who do you think was mousing? Who do you think was mousing?
Dwarves Nomad.
Oh, when they play Nomad. Oh, you talking about that 3K? Oh, that was nice, bro. That was
say,
3K. A little bit shaky. little bit
Archie-
shaky.
Wait,
so that I don't know. Wait, so that's
little bit
it? Shaky. How do you?
No,
how do
no,
you
no,
do like
no.
that?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not mouse and keyboard. Cosmic is mouse and keyboard.
Dude,
Yeah,
our team
I am.
captain
I am.
Ajum. Our team captain Ajum is so trash. He doesn't even fucking hold practices or anything. That's why we look so bad.
As soon as he
Bro,
leaves,
you
you
need
guys
to-
talk trash. That's crazy.
Oh, I was trying to,
did,
but you guys
man.
kept talking.
Alright, you guys need to join a better org, bro, to get better. To help you,
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of this Ajum guy. He's kind of a piece of shit.
bro, come join our org, bro.
Okay.
Don't feel
Yeah?
like it.
Are you in midnight or what? I'll hit you up.
Yeah, I'm a Halo player actually.
He's not in this. He
Oh,
doesn't have.
really?
He's
I
not
play
in
Minecraft.
I'm dead. I'm out of here. I'm dead. I'm dead.
We kind of keep it.
He doesn't even play the game enough. So fuck
Yeah, he literally gets on once a week.
Nah, I feel that, bro. I had to find my mouse before the game. Alright, GG's, guys.
GG, bro.
Bro, let's go to COD.